Woman eagerly asking about her day and when they can meet again. The second one is focused on his own life and contacts her less often but more deeply. Who do you think interests her more? The Stoic wisdom says it would be the second person, since they aren't desperate for attention. From a Stoic point of view, peace and independence are very important. A man with these traits doesn't need constant attention from a woman to feel good about himself. Instead, he knows his own worth and is confident in himself, knowing that a calm and steady presence is naturally beautiful. Women are often attracted to men who are confident and independent because these traits suggest a partner who can help them have a stable and fulfilling relationship. For example, in the classic myth of Penelope, many suitors crowded around her, each more desperate than the last to win her heart. But Odious, who was away dealing with his own problems, kept his cool and won her heart back. This story speaks to the Stoic idea that true attraction comes from self-assurance and emotional independence, not from neediness or desperation. If a relationship with a woman doesn't work out, it doesn't mean anything bad about him. He knows that compatibility is key, and that it's better to find someone with whom mutual respect and interest naturally align. From a Stoic point of view, a man's lack of desperation for a woman's attention isn't just a trick. It shows that he's stable and knows what he's worth, which makes him more attractive and leads to healthier, more honest relationships. Focusing on growing as a person and keeping a serene sense of self-confidence makes a man more likely to find a partner who appreciates and connects with his true self. Secondly, he genuinely lifts her up. Genuinely lifting someone up is a deep expression of respect and appreciation, and is highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. Stoicism shows us how important it is to acknowledge and praise the good qualities and contributions of others in order to build mutual respect and stronger personal relationships. A good deal. This is something that guys really get and use when they're with women. To make a woman feel good about herself, you can't just say nice things about her. You have to really appreciate her traits and contributions. This could mean recognizing how smart she was to solve a difficult problem at work, how kind she was in a tough situation, or how she brings a new point of view to talks. These affirmations help her feel seen and valued for who she is, not just how she looks or what she can do. For example, instead of saying things like, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen," say something like, "I really admire how you handled that situation with grace," or, "Your passion for your hobbies is truly inspiring." This shows that you're interested in who she is and what she does, not just how she looks. Genuine and thoughtful comments are a big part of a Stoic approach to relationships because they stress how important it is to be real and have meaningful interactions. A man's support and encouragement of a woman shows that he values her inner qualities and strengths, which is in line with the Stoic belief in the importance of virtue and character. Also, the way a man supports and encourages a woman shows what kind of person he is. By recognizing her accomplishments and qualities, he not only boosts her self-esteem, but also builds a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration. This creates a positive feedback loop in the relationship where both partners feel encouraged and appreciated, which makes the bond stronger and more durable. Sincere, specific affirmations that make a woman feel good about herself are a powerful way to strengthen a connection. This is in line with the Stoic ideal of living honestly and building relationships based on genuine appreciation and respect for each other's virtues. He is full of confidence and self-assurance. Think about a normal social situation. You're at a party and see an interesting woman across the room. You're drawn to her but don't want to introduce yourself. A man with high self-esteem and confidence in himself would approach her without worrying too much about being turned down. This confidence is not only beautiful, it is also a central idea in Stoic philosophy, which teaches how important it is to know oneself and stay calm no matter what is going on around you. Stoicism stresses how important it is to be self-aware and strong, which are traits that are especially appealing in social situations. A man who is sure of himself knows his good qualities and bad qualities and accepts them both without too much pride or shame. This balanced view of himself makes him approachable and attractive because he is neither cocky nor humble. He walks up to the woman not because he thinks he needs to prove something, but because he wants to connect. For example, Imagine a man who sees a woman at a party and remembers the Stoic principle that he can only control some things and not others. His approach is under his control, but her reaction is not. With this attitude, he can approach her calmly and confidently, ready for any outcome. If she wants to talk, that's great. If not, he stays calm and moves on, knowing that being turned down doesn't make him less valuable. Women are usually interested in guys with this level of confidence because it makes them think of a stable and safe partner, which are both important for a healthy relationship. A confident man doesn't get his self-esteem from other people. He gets it from his actions and his beliefs. This makes him not only a more attractive romantic partner, but also a stronger, more reliable person. Also, a man's stoic confidence is quietly compelling because it's not just about knowing he's hot, but also about being deeply rooted in his values and principles. This depth is what really draws people in. Not just a show of bravado, but a deep confidence in oneself that connects on a deeper level. Stoicism teaches that embodying confidence and security in one's identity isn't just about impressing others or avoiding rejection. It's about living in line with one's true nature. Being genuine and calm not only makes a man attractive to women, but it also improves his interactions and relationships. Letting him handle life with grace and resolve. Number 4, he treats her like a person, not a princess. It may seem strange at first, but real respect in a relationship comes from treating each other as equals and not putting one person above the other. This idea fits well with Stoic ideas, which stress seeing everyone as basically capable and deserving of respect without undue difference or elevation. A high-worth man knows that putting a woman on a high and treating her like a queen can sabotage your relationship. Like men, women want to be respected and valued for their skills and abilities, not spoiled or overly praised. They want to be seen as strong people, partner who can stand by their partner through life's difficulties. If a man thinks that a woman needs constant help or can't handle certain tools because of her gender, it's not only condescending, but also diminishes her role. Instead, recognizing her skills and treating her as a fully capable partner will lead to a healthier and more supportive relationship. In Stoic terms, everyone has reason and virtue, so a woman is just as capable of rational thought and action as a man. Treating her with the dignity of an equal shows a deep understanding of Stoic principles, which say that virtue and wisdom are human traits, not gendered traits. To be clear, treating a woman as an equal doesn't mean ignoring her or not caring about her. It means interacting with her as a full partner, with her own thoughts, strengths, and weaknesses, just as you would expect to be treated yourself. This kind of mutual respect is what many women want, not to be rescued or adored from afar, but to be genuinely and respectfully involved as an important part of a shared life. This is why a man of high value who treats a woman as an equal instead of as a delicate queen or a damsel in distress not only fits with Stoic values, but also helps to build a stronger, more real connection. Stoics believe that all rational beings are equal and that virtue is the foundation of all meaningful relationships. This method fits with these ideas. Stoics. Number 5, he engaged deeply by truly listening. People value listening as both a social skill and a moral duty. Truly listening goes beyond just hearing words. It also involves understanding, empathizing, and responding thoughtfully. Stoics believe that this deep engagement with others leads to greater wisdom and more meaningful human connections. When a guy really listens to a woman, he doesn't just take in what she says. He also picks up on her feelings, thoughts, and hidden messages. This kind of listening shows that he cares about her as a person, as well as a speaker. It means giving her the time and space she needs to say what she wants to say without being interrupted or judged. When women look for a partner, they often want someone who not only hears them, but also knows and values them. Imagine that a couple is talking about their plans for the future. If the man listens with stoicism, he won't just nod along with what the woman says. He'll ask her deep questions and think about how she feels and what she wants. This method not only makes her feel important and understood, but it also helps build trust and mutual respect. which are two very important parts of any long-term relationship. Stoicism tells us that good conversation is more than just sharing information. It's about getting to know someone better by listening carefully and thoughtfully. Displays that he is not only thinking about himself, but is also truly interested in what his partner is feeling and thinking, because he can understand how others feel and wants to have a connection that goes beyond surface-level interaction. This makes him a desirable companion. Stoics might agree that listening with your heart and ears creates a sense of presence and attentiveness that makes the other person feel truly seen and heard. This kind of deep empathetic listening can turn conversations into meaningful exchanges that strengthen the bonds between people, making a man not just a listener, but a cherished confidant. By following the Stoic principles of attentive and thoughtful listening, a man not only improves his personal virtues, but also becomes more attractive and valued as a partner. Being this engaged in a conversation shows that he really wants to understand and value his partner's point of view, which strengthens their relationship and makes their shared life more enjoyable. Number 6. He is full of life and adventure. A person's passion and zest for life are two things that make them interesting. Stoicism, which pushes people to live fully and enjoy life's experiences, values these qualities a lot. This fits well with the idea of having a sense of adventure. A man who follows this Stoic principle not only interacts with the world around him, but also encourages those around him to do the same. Women are especially drawn to men who are passionate about their goals, whether they are professional, personal, or hobbies. Strive for this passion is real. It suggests a life full of purpose and excitement, which is very appealing. It's not just about seeking thrills. It's about a deep engagement with life, a desire to explore, learn, and grow. Men who have this kind of passion are seen as lively and active, and they naturally attract others who want to share these enriching experiences. For example, think about a man who plans a date that isn't just dinner and a movie, but also hiking to a scenic overlook or exploring a new city with his date. These aren't just fun. They create memories and show that he values sharing meaningful moments over doing the usual, often passive things. His openness to new experiences shows that he is living a full life, which is in line with the Stoic ideal of active participation in the world. This adventurous spirit also shows that he doesn't fear the unknown, which is a sign of a deeper emotional and psychological depth. A Stoic adventurer uses these experiences not only for fun, but also as chances to grow and learn, embracing both the highs and lows of life with equal poise. This balance is appealing because it shows that he isn't just looking for adrenaline, but is really open to the whole range of life's experiences. A man who truly enjoys adventure and has a strong desire for life brings a lot of energy to a relationship. He invites his partner to join him on a journey that isn't just about seeking excitement, but also about learning about the world and oneself in it. This makes him not only attractive, but also a great companion for anyone who values deep growth and the joy of living actively and with purpose. By taking a Stoic approach to adventure and desire, such a man shows that his enthusiasm for life isn't a passing whim, but a long-term, meaningful pursuit. His passion isn't just for adventure, but also for living by his beliefs, which makes him an inspiring and desirable partner. Number 7. In his search for a meaningful relationship, he values honesty and rejects lying. It's impossible to stress how important honesty is. This principle comes from Stoic philosophy, which encourages clear, truthful communication and actions that are in line with one's true nature and beliefs. Stoicism teaches us that honesty is both a moral choice and an important part of any meaningful human connection. A high-value man, then, chooses to be honest not only because it's the right thing to do, but also because it's the smart thing to do. Women, like everyone else, are naturally drawn to people who are honest about their intentions and actions. They like a partner who doesn't play games or use complicated strategies, preferring instead to talk things out straight. This kind of honesty and openness helps build trust and respect, which are important for any long-lasting relationship. Think about a situation where one partner doesn't tell the other about their feelings or intentions, which can cause confusion, anger, and frustration. The things that make a relationship good. When a man is consistently honest and reliable, it not only builds trust, but also creates a safe space where both partners feel valued and understood. Being honest in a relationship also shows that a person respects themselves and their partner. It shows that a man isn't just interested in surface interactions, but is genuinely looking for a connection. For example, if a disagreement arises, an honest man will talk about it openly instead of hiding his discontent or trying to control the situation. This approach not only resolves potential conflicts more effectively, but also strengthens the relationship by fostering mutual respect and understanding, which is in line with Stoic teachings. When it comes to Stoicism, virtue number 8 means that he knows how to make her laugh. Being truthful and reliable doesn't mean being rigid with the truth. It means being true to your values and expressing them in a thoughtful way. A man who can find the balance between honesty and sensitivity is likely to attract a high-quality woman who values authenticity and depth in a relationship. If you want to attract and keep a relationship with a woman of substance, you need to be honest and reliable. Being firm in your beliefs, keeping your promises, and communicating openly are all traits that will not only attract a good partner, but also build a relationship that is both fulfilling and long-lasting. A way of thinking that values strength and inner peace. I know that laughter might not seem important at first, but Stoics also see joy and harmony as important parts of a well-lived life. A man with high values, especially when it comes to relationships, knows how important laughter is in making and keeping a joyful and harmonious connection. Not only does laughter make us feel better physically, it also releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that make us feel good and improve our happiness. People can bond deeply through laughter, which softens the edges and bridges gaps between them. Laughter also lowers stress and tension, making the environment lighter and more forgiving, which is perfect for building relationships. Being able to make a woman laugh isn't just about being funny for the sake of it. It's about showing that you have a spirit and a positive outlook on life. His ability to make people laugh shows that he is confident, not too attached to the seriousness of life, and can face the world with a balanced view. Women are especially interested in men with this trait, because it means they can handle the challenges of life with a positive attitude and strong will. Think about couples who get through tough times together. Their ability to laugh through it all often brings them closer together. These shared moments of laughter make memories and build a foundation of mutual joy and respect. It's not just the laughter that echoes during the good times. It's also the smiles that shine through the bad ones. Man uses humor to connect with and get to know a woman, not just to impress her. He knows that humor is a way of looking at the world that can make life's problems easier to handle and its pleasures even more enjoyable. By making laughter a part of his relationships, he not only shows that he can enjoy life, but he also invites his partner to share this happy outlook. From a Stoic point of view, a man who values and encourages laughter knows that it is much more than just the best medicine. It is an important part of having lasting relationships and a happy life, and it shows Harmony's core values of strength, joy, and connection with the world around him. Number 9, he takes the lead and acts decisively. Stoicism is a way of thinking that stresses self-control, and leading by example teaches that being proactive and determined are important traits for a good person. These traits not only help you grow as a person, but they also affect how people see you in relationships, especially women who value confidence and assertiveness in a partner. When a man takes the lead, it's not about controlling or dominating, but about showing that he can make smart decisions and act on them. Leadership is attractive because it shows competence, confidence, and the ability to handle responsibilities, all of which are qualities that make a relationship safe and stable. For example, if a couple is planning a vacation, a man who takes the initiative might look into places to go, suggest activities that both of them would enjoy, and plan the trip. Logistics. He's not trying to take control away from his partner. Instead, he's planning an adventure that they can both enjoy. This shows that he's interested, ready to contribute, and excited about spending time with her. This proactive approach is deeply in line with Stoic principles. Stoicism doesn't encourage people to be passive. Instead, it tells them to follow their own good sense and never give up on what they think is right. This is also true in relationships. A Stoic-inspired leader in a relationship will not only make choices based on their own wants, but will also think about the needs and wants of both partners. Being willing to take risks is another part of this trait. A man who is not afraid to step out of his comfort zone, whether it's trying a new activity, changing careers, or moving to a new city, demonstrates a strength of character that is compelling and reassuring to a partner. He shows that he is not rigidly tied to the status quo, but his dynamic and adaptable qualities that are essential in navigating life's uncertainties together in essence. By taking the lead and making things happen, a man embodies the Stoic virtues of courage, practical wisdom, and justice. He acts courageously by taking risks, uses wisdom to make informed decisions, and ensures his actions are just by considering their impact on his partner. This balanced approach to leadership makes him not only a desirable partner, but also a reliable and respected one. By demonstrating such qualities, he not only fosters a strong and supportive relationship, but also inspires admiration and respect from his partner, deepening their connection and mutual satisfaction. Number 10. He doesn't fear losing her. A key Stoic principle is the importance of maintaining one's independence and composure regardless of external circumstances, including relationships. When thinking about the dynamics of attraction and loyalty in a relationship, this Stoic virtue is especially useful. A man who follows Stoic principles is not motivated by fear of losing. Instead, he keeps a calm, sure of himself attitude that makes other people want to be around him. Too much fear of losing a partner can make someone clingy and manipulative, which can push the partner away, which is the exact thing that person wants to avoid. Stoicism teaches the value of detachment, not in the sense of not caring, but as a way to stay true to yourself and keep your cool even when you think you might lose something. This grounded approach suggests confidence and self-respect, which are naturally beautiful traits. Think of a man who likes his hobbies, keeps up with his friends, and works toward his goals. His life is rich and satisfying on its own, and his happiness doesn't depend on his partner. This independence can make him more attractive because it shows he's not looking for someone to complete him, but rather someone to add to his already full life. Also, a man who isn't afraid to say no or have plans of his own is a challenge in a good way. He's not playing games or being purposely hard to find. He's genuinely living a full, active life. Women often find this attractive because it stands in contrast to a man who seems desperate or dependent. It shows that the partner values himself and respects his own needs, which in turn teaches others to respect him too. A Stoic view would also say that fear of losing a relationship is an attachment that needs to be looked at and managed by developing a sense of self-sufficiency and realizing that all external things, including relationships, are ultimately out of one's control. A man can approach his relationships with a calm assurance that is both attractive and stabilizing to some, abides by Stoic principles, and also makes the world a better, more link that changes over time. His dynamic equanimity and independence help build relationships based on mutual respect and genuine affection instead of neediness or fear. Strength and balance are what eventually bring people together and keep them there. That's all for today's talk about the 10 attractive traits of a high-value man from the point of view of a Stoic. We've talked about the traits that not only make you stand out but also deeply connect with others, especially when it comes to how you build and keep relationships. Remember that these traits aren't just about instant attraction, they're about building respect and admiration that lasts. If you're just starting out on this journey, keep in mind that developing these traits takes time and hard work. Focus on the traits that you think will most help your relationship and personal growth. Dynamics. Getting better is a process, and every step you take is a step toward becoming the man you want to be. If you like these ideas and want to use them in your own life, please leave a comment below. You can also say, "I'm a high-value man," to show that you're committed to personal growth. Your comments and interactions are what keep these discussions going, lively and meaningful. Before you leave, make sure to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you improve yourself with confidence. Also, don't forget to share this video with someone else who could use these Stoic insights. Spread the word about how to become a high-value person who attracts happiness and success in life. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch the movie on the screen right now for more helpful tips. Until next time, stay confident and determined as you work to be the best version of yourself.